Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and another week is upon us for new releases, so let's see what is coming out to Blu-ray and 4K on September 3rd. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365, as well as the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I will go ahead and leave a link for that in the description. All right, September 3rd is here. It's coming up in just a day. So, what is coming out on Blu-ray and 4K? Pretty much not a huge week. There's a few decent releases this week, but overall, it's kind of a calm before the storm because, hey, guess what? Next week is September 10th, and oh, I don't even want to talk about it. Anyway, all right, so let's talk about what's coming out on September 3rd. We start out with Minibike International, which is pretty much the biggest release that they're going to have, depending on how you look at that, because it did pretty much flop at the box office. So we do have a standard slipcover edition, of course, that will be available at all your major retailers, and Best Buy exclusive steelbook. In my opinion, is the ugliest steelbook I have ever seen. I'm joking. Anyway, so yeah, it's not a great looking one. Anyway, yeah, so that one's released by Sony. I'm sure it's going to look gorgeous on the screen. I bet the 4K is going to look amazing. I can't wait to check it out for myself. Also coming out, pretty much the rest, also in 4K is going to be Rambo. The 2008 edition is getting a 4K, so that pretty much brings all of the Rambo films currently up to 4K now before the newest edition arrives in theaters. So I'm anxious to check this one out. I did like Rambo a lot. As far as the originals go, I did like the first two. The third one I never go back to, so no reason to really own that one. But I do like the first, second, and this edition, so I'm hoping that the new one coming in theaters I'm really going to dig. Also coming out this week is Booksmart, Olivia Wilde's directorial debut. I really enjoy this film. In fact, this is probably on my top 10 list of the year. I really dug it. I think it's clever. I think it's funny. I really started out thinking I was going to hate this movie, and I enjoyed it so much. And I owe everybody, you know, to the cast. Everybody did such a great job. It's an awesome film. I recommend you check that out. It is really a shame we're not getting a 4K edition of this. But a lot of times, you know, comedy dramas typically miss the 4K boat. So if you do want a 4K edition, there is available on iTunes and Vudu, I believe. So if you're a digital collector, you're in luck. If you're a physical collector, myself, you're pretty much stuck with the physical Blu-ray standard. Also coming out this week is Octavia Spencer in Ma. I really wish I could have seen this in theater. It just popped in and out so quickly. It was a busy couple weeks. I just unfortunately missed this one, but I'm anxious to check it out on disc. I can't wait to see it. I've heard good things about it. I've heard it was cool, and I'm anxious to give it a shot and review it. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing that. And there are a couple of, you know, like made for Blu-ray type movies coming out this week as well. I know Frank Grillo's starring in one, and there's a couple others floating around here and there. I don't believe there are any Criterions this week. But yeah, kind of a small week before we hit the major September 10th, where everybody will go broke. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you plan on picking up this week. And in the meantime, hey, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. Till next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.